G'day and welcome back to Torment, Tides of Ranmenera. Last time round we opened the moor in the Chiogin slump, and it looks like we found the trade hub. A scene of horror lies before you, walls and floors turned against the inhabitants of this chamber, opening toothy orifices to drag them down and devour them. Judging by the half-devoured wagons and other debris, this is a market of some kind, or a trade post. You hear faint whispers all around you, harsh and menacing, growing in number. Their hatred is palpable, as is their rage for the wound you inflicted on the moor in the Chiogin slump. So I think we're gonna get in a bit of a scrap here. Yep. What happens if I just leave? Oh, they get to move first. Sure, fine. So this should work, except apparently I can't get there, I guess? I mean, if I attack this, heavy weapons, yeah. I mean, we do a ton of damage. Absolutely cannot miss. Daze it, crit it, it's, yep, sure. And then the other one, oh right, consumes movement. Let's just pull it back in. So it's flanked, the other one gets to move, it'll get to attack, whatever. Alright, so now we punch it. Should we punch it? Oh wait, no, we don't punch it. We use onslaught on it. Let's try mental. Yeah, look at that, right? Easy.
Surrender.
Okay, it's dead. We all move around, and then I'm gonna move up to this thing so that then we can flank it. Kelly. Flash does 8 damage to all enemies. Even on a miss, it does, yep, that could be useful. The other one is to teleport and gain phased, or to just hit it with 5 transdimensional damage and hobbled if they fail to resist. Okay, right. So I can just, yeah, let's do this. Okay, hobbled them. And we get teleported, she gets teleported around, sure. Let's just move up anyway. That one gets to move around. Not actually that big a deal, to be fair. No, I don't care. Now. Let's see. Infuse weapon. Transdimensional. Sure, why not? And yeah, so that's a ton of damage. That's... Yep. 16 damage, pushes her away. Eridus, run up and kill. Like, Eridus can't miss against these guys. It's great. And now my Bloom Flesh armor also automatically hits it. Let's stick with Transdimensional, I think. And we might as well use that 1 point. 13 damage. Hobbled. Ported. And then I'll wander off, thank you very much. I probably should have gone closer to Callie. Well, if I move Callie up...
Yes, child.
Oh wow, look, dormant, wet with blood. Oh, there are things that we could have, like, interacted with here. But frankly, it just seems easier to smack it repeatedly. More hobbled. It gets, yeah, it's hobbled for 2 rounds. I don't know what hobbling does, but it's not a big threat. Machina. Yeah, no, I don't see a reason not to do this. Yeah. This. Smack it. It dies. I'm not entirely sure how the Bloom's gonna feel about this. Really? You're that close. Well, I guess Eridus will kill it then. Fine.
A heroic strike of
Did you notice how those creatures acted and responded? Slivers of the bloom, yet autonomous. So yeah, this kind of everything is delightful right now.
I'm ready.
Let's just go through, grab bits and pieces like these shims.
I'm ready.
There's another portal here. And let's see if I can do anything with this. Doorway behind the massive glands. See nothing but flesh. It's been cut off from the rest of the bloom. So let's go through here. Yeah, the bloom is so angry with us. It's like we keep killing bits of it. Or just cutting our way through and not paying for things. Okay, Ataglio. Tell me about your standard. Oh wait, sorry. Cutting up the bloom, friend. You're far braver than I was ever. Keep an eye on your shoulder. Look out for sudden tentacles on the floor. Don't go down any strange always. Hate to see you eaten. On the bright side, it's not whispering to me anymore. Tell me about your standard. Burden stole it, insult, so forth. Why don't you go back and get it yourself? No worth the bother. Gave me to save mines. Yeah. Okay. I'll just ask you something else. What is this place? Church and Slump, homiest place. Yeah, I don't actually. Oh, right. Basically, yeah, they got a protection racket going. So now we can get past this guy by cheating. Because. Wait, Jaunt. I wanted to talk to Jaunt. Because, you know, it's a name that I hadn't seen. The skin of this broad-shouldered man looks blotchy, even patchwork. It slumps from his frame, even as if he lost a great deal of weight. He bobs his bald head in greeting as you approach, and his neck moves like it's broken. Yet he seems to be in no pain, and his movements are quick and assured. His voice is sonorous but fluting, with a strange buzz that grates on your nerves. Greetings, Sojourner. You stand with Jaunt. You cannot but notice his gaze continues to steal over towards a band of soldiers. The muscles on his face twitch and bob as he does so. Why do you keep looking at them? They've been poor protectors of the slump. What can you tell me about them? Angry men, always drinking, always armed, best to approach with caution, smile, hands open, but to speak nothing is my policy. If you tell me more about the soldiers, I may be able to help. Perhaps interest peaks when I tell you the Murdens from the old slave block raided this place some days ago. They still soldiers standard, their flag of battle. But I see you not already. You know about their standard. But you know if someone brings it to him, someone asks a favor, they make a slave of the man for one request. Artaglio cannot refuse, not for the turn of his standard. What happened to your skin? Did you see the more beyond them? I gave the tongues there. They once seek me out, and I, bedazzled by them, give myself to their taste. I awake sometime later. Agony is my lot. The more has stripped my skin and stolen my muscles. It's eaten my memories. I do not recall who I am or where I came from before. Even my own appearance, all I know is pain. If the good Chiogins, Demare and Obovich, are not watching, I am dead. They gave me new muscles. They cannot make themselves. They grow me new skin made from dead men and sew it on. They cannot match old frame perfectly. They tell me I am fascinating case. No, not human. No longer visitant. Now resident. They cannot say my memory. The bloom is sated on me, my thoughts and my dreams, and other things caught up in its fabric. And do we have anything else? Yeah, he's just Jaunt. Does not know anything else. Alright. So we are going to skip through. We'll find that standard. And then we'll go south. So we got a bunch of different things. So first, Muddins. Hand in. Go to the Mudden Den. See if we can get the standard back.
Yes.
And see if we can dump the eye on the one that needs it. Scora the Faceless. Hey, I got an eye for you. She returns, if you have done so. Maybe, no, best not to get my hopes up. I have an eye for you. Press Obovich's eye into her face. Sweet sight returns. I welcome it, friend. The eye begins to burn in her flesh, extruding small legs that heat and twist as they burrow deeper into the meat and bone of her head. She claps her hand over the eye, instinctively scrabbling back at the invasive device. You recognize the titanic active will it takes for her to let the eye do its work. Trust in you must be great, or her need for vision desperate. So much pain. Yet nothing compared to how I lost him. Did she speak true? After what seems like an eternity of her screams and moans, Scour pulls her hand from her disfigured face. She tilts her head up at you and her mouth stretches an involuntary smile of pure joy. You wave your hand in front of her face and the eye tracks it naturally, cleanly. She throws her arms around you, sobbing with relief and happiness. I see! The lights, the shadows, the bloom! Never has this meat hell looked so wonderful! At last she collects herself, wiping away the stream of her tears that poured from the single eye. She looks in amazement at the moisture on her hands. It has rebuilt the entire structure. Amazing. More investigation required. Here, more trouble than it was worth. She turns away, gasping in delight at every newly revealed sight. That's so cool. I'm really glad we were able to do that. That's such a delightful quest in. Oh, and this is quest item. So that will come in handy later on, I guess. Okay, now let's go chat with the Murden Chief. I want to get that standard, and I assumed it would have been in there, but nope. I'm here for the flag in your nest. No, pretty cloth from Drinking Man belong here. Right of theft. If Drinking Man want it, he steal it back. If you return it, you gain much respect, possibly friendship over Taglia, more freedom to roam the bloom. You want cloth? Replace it, but not with coin, not with things. Replace it with experience. Flight. I want to hunt in sky. Give me experience of hunting flight and dive on prey. Then return cloth to Drinking Man. Haha, funny chief, impossible. Okay, yeah, that's something we can totally do. So that was a cool quest to complete, but also, yeah, we can totally do that. That's easy. Easy as per. Experience of flight? No worries.
Of course.
So what we do is we head up here, we talk to the person that sells experiences and say, hey, so how much will it cost to get the experience of flight? Hey Sheen, how you doing? Also, we should probably talk to Callistage and see if we can pass her the book or something. Tell me, do you have an essence that would provide someone the feeling of being an aerial predator? The gaunt face of her skull, the gaunt skull of her face transforms for a moment, and you can see the beauty shine through his joy. The essence of Huntry, a fresh creation, newly born, a feather and a beak came to my door. The small machines within, still writhing, trying to rebuild. She reaches into a cavernous space and pulls out a milky flask, places it alongside other essences on a shelf. Look amongst the bottles for your needs. Alright, what do you got? So it's got to be in here, right? Essence of Frontour. Right. Essence of Elder Ungran? No, I don't see it at all. So it's not in the store then, I guess. Sorry. I don't get it. Farewell. Milky thing. Wait, let's just see something. If I go here. Familiar skies, no. Preservation of beauty, no. Dracogen's price, no. None of these things are relevant. Inventory, maybe. Essence of Frontour. I do not have it in here. Any of these things, I can't seem to talk to them and pick it up. So, what do you got for sale? None of these are. Oh wait, Milky Flask. Yes, there. Duh. Okay. Details. Yep, it's massive bird. Some kind of symbiotic nanomachine bird. Sweet. Alright, deal.
Yes.
Okay, so we have to. Still bugs me that this is how we have to do it, right? We have to go through by talking to someone, even if it's someone irrelevant. Fine, whatever.
All right.
Alright. Let's give you your essence.
Allow me.
Chiefy boy. I have the hunter essence. It will give you the sensation of hunting prey from the air just as you asked. The chief blinks at you for a long, slow moment as if trying to absorb what you just said. He obviously can't believe that a human would keep his word. He snatches the proffered essence from your hand, uncorks it and tilts a healthy swallow into his mouth. His avian eyes widen as the drug hits his system. The beak opens and closes involuntarily. The other mutants cross their weapons, looking at each other, unsure of what to do. Her voice changes pitch again, rising and falling through the pitch, never dropping the monotone delivery. Is human poison, Chief? Human alive, near dead. Kill human, kill, kill. A burst of static from the Chief clears the air. The rest of them cease their restless, aggressive movement. The Chief looks at you with respect and bobs his head. He presses a standard of Artaglio's irregulars into your hands. Take dirty cloth to drink, man. You complete bargain. Peace. Okay, great. That's another quest done. Yeah, so it's interesting. A lot of other RPGs will have people that are not part of your party still gain experience with you so that they remain viable choices.
I'm going.
And because combat isn't that important, it doesn't matter that Calistige is way worse than everyone else. Much like Tiber, everyone was bad in that slot because, I mean, Rin was always bad. There was no getting around that. Wait, I was trying to get to Artaglio. But everyone else, yeah, like, they're bad just because they don't have any experience compared to this. I think you're missing something. Conversations around the slump die down. Artaglio's soldiers look at you and at each other, at their commander, and at the standard that Artaglio takes from you and unfurls. He unfolds it reverently, momentarily taking his eyes from the moor. The standard is stained from the murden's trash heap, bloody and torn, but he holds it as if it were an infant. His face and voice lose their ironic, cynical edge. I'm in your debt, Gustav. Truly I am. Name your price. Oh, by the gods, I thought I'd never see this again. Never imagined to care either. I'll think about it. Fine, I owe you a favor. Let me know when you want to call it in. Let's talk. You're a soldier, tell me about that. That's, what's a condottiere, I guess? Yeah. Professional warlord, but he's not for hire. Never mind, add other questions. Let's talk about repayment. On second thought, I need to think about it more. Okay, so if I've now talked to Jaunt, can I get the option to sell them, hey, let people in and out of the slump without being jerks? Nope. 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 Fine. Whatever. It's really frustrating to not be offered a really obvious option. But whatever.
Let's go.
Let's go back to Dracogen. We got his quest done. What other quests do we have? We got 2 side quests. Familiar Skies, which is that, and find and recruit, yeah, for there. Okay, so let's first talk with Grissela, because Grissela probably wants to know that the trade hub is gone. Yep, still here, something you need. Show him the transdimensional scalpel. Have you ever seen a weapon like this? Get rid of it, can't you hear how much she hates it? You don't hear anything, but you assume yeah, the voices. Heard a weapon like that. Stories mostly. Spin around the bloom. Can cut open no more if you fix it up right. She don't like it. No friend of the one who wields it. More about the slums? No. Yeah, 3 of them. Old slave block. I have other questions. Alright, actually, let's ask him about the slums so we can find out if we can get any info about the bloom stuff. Yeah, no, that's fine. Don't care. I wanted to tell him about the trading hub, but it looks like, nope, there's no way of talking to him about it. Whatever. I'm going to continue to hold the weapon that the bloom hates and cut things open because I'm I'm willing to make a city-sized transdimensional predator angry. Apparently.
As you wish.
So, Draco. Draco Jan. You return again. Surely this time you bear what you promised. Alas, you do not. Oh, whatever. Fine then.
As you wish.
So apparently, yeah, we need to retrieve the item from the other side. I don't care. At this point then. I thought he wanted stuff on the trade hub. I'd forgotten. I'd like to sleep here. Bring some food. Yep, because we got free sleeping here. And this allows us to progress time a little. Which is good. Because that's kind of what I wanted. The decanter. That's the other one I wanted to chat with.
Making a note.
Our gratitude? Yes, sorry. The most recent specimen, Boros, is satisfactory, more than satisfactory, though certain aspects of his physique and mental clarity require detoxification. The clients have developed an efficient, though unpleasant process to do that. We require only 2 more recruits. The Murdens in the old slave block captured an attractive woman. They have modified her brain, though.
Making a note.
Regrettably, our form has not been optimized for combat operations, although the specimen sounds like a fascinating find. The presence of many Murdens makes survival unlikely. We are unwilling to investigate until the Murdens have been dispersed. And Boris? Uh-huh. Yep, nope, nothing to do here then.
Without doubt.
What happened to Skady's, thingy? Beast? Adine or whatever. How's your knee now? Shaking a bit better. I did not see but the Anine is gone. Whatever.
Ready.
Let's leave. And, what do we got? Preservation of beauty and familiar skies. Yes, we'll go to familiar skies. Now we've let time progress.
We shall see.
Over here. Still gotta find the first. Somewhere within the bloom, I guess.
Go.
Get it out of my face.
Get what out of your face, dear?
All of it. All of you. I can't see a damn thing else.
And why would you want to? It's a joke. Put your daggers away, assassin.
Okay, here's the plan. We go and we chat with this fella.
Find him. Something to do.
Pilot Major Genies. Did you have time to give you that tour you offered yet? Apologies, still not. Waiting crucial messages. What are those messages then? How do we encourage that along?
Absolutely.
Examine the controls again? None. If we talk with the captain, can we convince the captain to convince the other one to give us a tour? The other one we talk to Arechi. Why can't I visit the Cortex? Okay. Right. Outworlders tried to steal it. Can you tell me anything about the Outworlders who tried to steal the Cortex? She growls, sweeping a hand over her head. Clearly she regrets approaching the topic at all. We were foolish. They came to us through a portal from your world. We welcomed them as guests and showed them the anchorage, the Cortex. One of them put hands on it. His friends attacked us, the anchorage, burning the walls with their fire.
Making a note.
We killed them, of course, except for the one who touched the Cortex. Him we questioned until he died, screaming a word over and over. That word was Dracogen. Okay. So Dracogen has already requested people go there. For whatever reason. Arechi? Nope. Okay, fine. Well, it's kind of annoying to just be stuck like that, but maybe we can talk to Dracogen and get something moving on that front. I don't want to continue the main quest at this point, because I suspect it will cut us off from other things we need to, well, I want to do. So, Dracogen it is. The other one will be to look for beautiful people here, and I suspect Delny is one of those beautiful people, now I think about it. Yeah, no, then I don't think there is anyone here then. Is there anything more we can do with Gakoto? Nope, not at all.
And it's done.
And then the other one will be Aeon and Quasimian. Sure, more still hungry. Nope, rather stuffed. Nope. Young mutants, Wanda. Never mind. Let's just...
Yes.
So, let's see. We chat with Draco. Current plan. Talk to Dracogen. See what we can do there. Then maybe move on to Marecasters next time round. See if we can find something interesting in them.
Yes.
We've already done the trade hub. We could talk to one of the other ones, but I don't think there's anything relevant there.
I'm going.
Yeah, no, I guess that's what we'll do. We'll chat with Dracogen and we'll see if we can progress that little side story with the space station
Go.
and the cargo cult on said space station. Alright, Dracogen, what's up, buddy? I've heard you sought the cortex in the anchorage
Remember
before.
that.
Indeed, as I mentioned, I have a particular interest in unique artifacts. I occasionally fund expeditions to find these artifacts. When the bloom opened on the anchorage, I offered a reward to a team that could bring me interesting treasures from this location. Alas, the Lascars caught and prosecuted my employees. When we've concluded our business with the amulet, I may have a proposition for you. Okay, so that is a sign that if we move to the next step, maybe we will be able to do that. So, I guess that's what we'll do next time. Next time round, we will actually step through to the Ascension, or do Marecasters. I haven't decided yet. I'll decide then. Until then, have a great day. Bye.